Today we're headed out to go pick up an aquarium, and I can just tell you it's a 180 gallon aquarium, and my buddy Albert here, very excited. Very excited about going to get it with me.
I can hardly contain myself.
Well, that 180 didn't work out on that Craigslist deal, so we came over to our favorite pet shop and we picked up a 110 gallon tall. These guys are going to bring it out for me right now. So, you know, listen, you can't win every time, so but here's what I can win with. I know that this 110 is going to be perfect, and I've wanted it for a long time, so I decided to just use the money I was going to use for that 180 and do this 110. Well, we got it home, and it certainly doesn't look like it might be that heavy, but I assure you, this is very heavy. And we got to get it out of there, and into there, and then down there, and then over there.
Fellas,
Oh my God, this is heavy.
this fish aquarium does not look heavy, but it is heavy.
Look at it. Good. Good.
One step at a time, fellas.
All right, ready? Good, you okay? You have to set it out. You always set it down, okay? You got one more step. There you go. Okay. Here's where I'm at with this stand build. I didn't record all of it because I've got other videos out there showing me building these stands, so I just didn't film it. But this is where I'm at so far. I've got it pretty much done. I've got the doors on and painted. The only thing I have to do is I got to put a side on over here, a panel like this. I haven't got on yet. I got to put it over here. But you see that the doors open like this, and then you got the inside. And then I prefer to leave the back of these aquarium stands open for access, simply, really. So I could close it, but it's going up against a wall, so I leave it open. And I just got to put a panel on this side, and then I got to just touch it up with some paint, and this stand will be done and ready for the aquarium. So we got the aquarium downstairs, as you saw, and it was a lot of work. The video makes it look easy. It's heavy. It's a lot of work. I think this thing weighs close to 400 pounds, 338 or 383 or something like that. It doesn't matter. It's heavy. So anyway, so we got the stand out, or the tank down here. I've got the stand down here. It's over here. I went ahead and built a new one of those. I was going to use the one that was in the corner over there, the factory built one, the ones that you buy at the big box stores. But here's the deal. It just looks too flimsy to me. It has very thin wood, and you know, I don't really trust it to hold a 110 gallon aquarium. Now, people at the store say, hey, that's what it was made for. It'll hold it. That's fine. I just didn't trust it, so I want to be able to sleep easy at night. That's why I built this other aquarium stand, because I know building it out of 2x4s, you know, that it's going to be strong and support the weight of this aquarium. So anyway, so now we're down here, and we've got the aquarium stand all leveled out. So now it's just a matter of getting this heavy thing over there, and I'm going to need some help for that. Jennifer, you want to help me move this aquarium? The next step is to paint this aquarium blue to match all my other aquariums. I choose blue because, well, I like it. I like the way it makes my fish kind of stand out. I could do a fancy colored background or one of those laminate type backgrounds or whatever. But I just like these simple, plain blue backgrounds. And again, I think it accents the color of the fish. I have had a black background before on one of my other 100s or 125s or whatever I had back then. And it looked really nice. I had an Oscar in there and some other cichlids in there, and it really did look nice. But I'm just partial to the blue. So, and I like the latex paint because if I need to peel it off, I can just peel it off and paint it another color. So I really like that. Anyway, that's what's next for this aquarium is the blue paint. So let's get set up and get that done. The first thing I have to do is get this wrap off here. This is a brand new aquarium, so it's got this wrap on it here. Because this is a brand new aquarium, I'm going to take a couple of minutes and just tape off the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to wash this glass before I paint it. It's just got to be close. I like to just use Windex to clean the outside of glass. Some people frown on using a chemical. I'm not putting it in the tank. And this is just so when I paint it, it's being painted on a nice clean surface. Looks clean to me. So here's my dilemma. I have a little bit of Clipper Ship blue paint left over, and I know that I use Clipper Ship blue on my 110 long. And then I have this other color here, which I don't know. I mean, they look close, except for this one is definitely, I think, a little lighter, maybe. Maybe it's just the way the light is on it. This one's full. That's why I don't have enough to do 2 coats, 3 coats, 4 coats with this one. And when I paint the aquariums, I just get the roller wet and just roll it on. A nice thin coat to begin with. Just a nice thin coat, because you're going to go over this 3 times. There we go. That's our first coat. We'll let that dry. And just like that, it's the next day. So there's 4 coats of paint on this. I didn't film all of it because you get the idea. 1 coat, repeat the same thing, 3 more coats makes 4 coats of paint. And it looks really nice. So when I turn this around, you'll be able to see that it's completely covered. But let's go ahead and get this tape off of it right now. And then I'm going to figure out a way to get this over to that stand. That's my goal today. But I'm here by myself, so, well, the kids are upstairs, but see what we can do. Here's what I'm thinking. If I can get something underneath these table legs that'll help this table slide, maybe I can slide this all the way over to where that stand is, and then I can very carefully slide the tank over onto the other stand. I'm gonna give it a whirl. We'll see what happens. This thing is super heavy. All right, I've got a little bit of a drop here, but my thought is if I can pick this up and get it on here, then I can run over and shove it and slide it down here. But I don't want the stand to move, so I need to wedge something in there. This thing is so heavy. Holy cow. That wasn't too bad. We got it over here, and you know what? It actually wasn't that bad. It's heavy, but by sliding it on the carpet, made it pretty nice. So yeah, take a look at this big bad boy, huh? That's sturdy. Level. Perfect. A 1/16 of an inch probably could go up. Pretty damn level though. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch. Oh boy, that's a long way down there. See if I can't get this thing. Oh my God. It's good to me. I like it right there. It's a huge aquarium. It is gonna be beautiful when I get it filled up and get some cool fish in there. I'm thinking discus. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just put my Altafrons and my redhead tapajo and my geophaguses in there to get them away from the arowana. This is still one of my favorite tanks. I love this community tank. Let's feed these guys. For my, look at them go. For my silver dollars, I like to give them some veggie flakes. For my bottom dwellers, I give them some shrimp pellets. Look how big my angelfish are getting. Man, I got those guys when they were tiny. They're doing great. Let me see if I can get my mbunas to come out for you guys. These guys they'll eat anything. I mean, they're just voracious little eaters. Let's start with some shrimp pellets for them. Actually, you know what? Let's start with some veggies. We'll give them a pinch of veggies, see if they come out. Here comes the tank boss. That's my left-sided tank boss right there. And then that guy over there on the right, that's the right side tank boss. And then the rest of them won't come out. It's very rare that you see that guy go over to the left side of the tank or the yellow one go to the right side of the tank. Just during feeding time. But other than that, they just don't do it. There are 8 mbunas in this aquarium, and I got 5 of them over at Aquatic Treasures. Pretty cool place. They always have some beautiful fish in there. So yeah, that's where I got those. I think I paid 20 bucks a piece for them. They are beautiful fish. There's 6 of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them are somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I missed one. Jack! here, we got baby fry in the aquarium, in the cichlid tank. We got baby fry in the cichlid tank. Yeah, hurry fast. Right here, look at the middle rock, right there.
What? What's that?
Check him out.
How long has he been living in there?
I don't know, I knew she was pregnant. I told you, I knew it.
Another one's pregnant?
Yeah, we got a little baby fry in there.
No kidding.
I thought for sure there was one holding, but look at the size of these fries, so she's been letting these go a long time ago.
He's recording. So what African cichlids do is when they find a safe spot, they let their babies out kind of like to play, kind of, and then when they sense danger, they all flood into her mouth.
Well, he was under this rock right here. Oh, there he is right there under that rock, right there. Watch this back corner right there. Watch that corner right there. Right in between those rocks right there. Let's give him some space. I knew the way she was acting, and I knew it. She wasn't eating, but I just couldn't see him like we could see him in our last one.
Because the other one was really social. This one is not. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Back onto the log. How long has he been in there? Because
He's pretty big, huh?
yeah. He's been in there for a long time.
So we have some baby fish in here, some baby imbunas in here that Jack stripped out of the mom's mouth and put them in this tank. But I'm wondering, there's no possible way that those are the same ones that are floating in this tank.
No, there's no way. Because mom died.
So how exciting is that? Just randomly feeding these guys today, and I look in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's some baby fry. So that is, what a cool treat that is, huh? So my dilemma is, in order for me to get them out and put them in the safe tank, I'd have to take all this decor out. I'm torn here. I don't know if I should just let them do what they're going to do, or if I should take them out. Hate for them to get eaten up.
That fry's just basically...
There he is, Carson, right there. See him? Careful, slowly, slowly, right between the two rocks. See him?
Oh my gosh,
Right there.
I see him. Yeah, according to these Buddhas, it's just gonna be like slurping up a piece of chicken.
Well, that would explain why they're acting so weird too lately. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do over there, but right now let me feed these guys here. I'm very fortunate. My arowana does very well on pellets. He eats them right up. Bloop.
Smells huge.
Yeah, he's got a huge mouth, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So what we have to do is, what we know is that when he gets bigger, and whatever he can fit in his mouth, he's going to eat. So that was part of my reason for getting this 110, is so I could move some of these fish out of here and into the 110. And then
Should have got the 110 like before he grew up to eat Electro Dash, since he was my favorite fish and he died.
yeah, he did
Don't
eat.
mind about that.
He did eat Electro Dash, which was a
Giant dino.
giant dino. Yeah. Look at that cool pleco in the background there. Jack had to have this guy right here. He loved this guy. So I got this guy as a little tiny fish. I actually was given him and a bunch of others from a guy that bought some manzanita wood off me. And he raised these and asked me if I wanted some. So I took, I don't know, couple dozen from them, I think. So this one made it over here to the 90-gallon aquarium, and then there's another one in there too. But they're doing great. So we're at the 20-minute mark of this video, which is kind of long. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video now. We'll come back again in a separate video and talk about the filter and the substrate and the rocks and whatever fish we decide to put into that 110. I've wanted this tank for a very long time. It literally is like a picture window for the aquarium hobbyist. It's just a massive tank, 30 inches tall. I love it. I'm excited to get it aquascape, to get it up and running. So that's gonna happen pretty quickly. I'm sorry we got sidetracked with the Mbuna tank and the Mbuna fry. You see, we were pretty excited about that, or I was excited about it. Wasn't expecting to see it in there. You know, those are pretty feisty fish, so to see an Mbuna fry that has survived this long, at the size that one is pretty cool. So we were excited about that. And we're passionate about the hobby, and we have a lot of fun. But listen, the other thing we're passionate about is having viewers like you checking out our videos. So if you've made it this far in the video, please give yourself a thumbs up. You've certainly earned it. Likewise, we're certainly glad to have you here. So come back, check out more of our videos in the future, and as always, thanks for visiting our channel. We'll see you in the next one.